What's going on, my little piglets? It's your BFF Pork Chop here, and I'm coming at you with entry number 17 of the June Vlog Challenge, which makes this June 17th, 2022. I almost forgot what year it was for a second. Jesus Christ. Happy National Wear Blue Day. So, as you can tell, I got my blue shorts on, too. I got the memo. And you actually wore a blue shirt today, too, didn't you?
I did, but I did not know.
That's crazy. And the other significance of me wearing this shirt today is my friend Ashley sent me a video that Chris and I, she took a video of Chris and I 5 years ago in Chili's at the bar, and Chris and I were doing like the little head thing, and I was wearing the exact same shirt 5 years ago today. So it's crazy. It's crazy how that happens. I didn't even think about it. I was like, I want to wear my Nickelodeon shirt today. And then apparently 5 years ago, I said, I want to wear my Nickelodeon shirt today. So I've had this shirt for 5 years now. So that's how often I update my wardrobe, evidently. So happy National Wear Blue Day. If you wore blue today, crazy coincidence. If you wore a different color today than, regularly scheduled broadcast. So, like I did the breaking news last night about the Golden State Warriors winning the championship, which is ridiculous because they weren't expected to win. They weren't expected to do shit. And I think there was actually somebody that bet on the Warriors at the beginning of the year to, I think, win the entire thing. And they got like six figures. And it was like a $20 bet, and they got like six figures off it. So that person's probably just rolling in the dough right now, which congratulations to them. Like I said last night, if it wasn't the Lakers, I didn't give a fuck. I actually did give a little bit of a fuck because I forgot who they played against, and that was the Celtics. And the Celtics and the Lakers are currently tied for the most championships in the NBA, so obviously I didn't want them to get one more than us. But that's just me being a homer for the Lakers. And then I said I got a little salty about the Lakers because we were projected to go far, if not win the entire thing. And I can put that on the shoulders of one person, and that is LeBron James, why we didn't win. Because he... Was that you? That was your tummy? Holy shit. I thought you adopted a small pig or something like that. But, damn, you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. LeBron James got too much power. I think he actually had more power than Jeannie Buss, which is the owner, and all the GMs and stuff like that, because he kept bringing in his friends. Instead of getting pieces around him that could win us a championship, he just brought in his friends, which works in some cases if you're making like an Adam Sandler movie, bringing in your friends. But it apparently does not work when it comes to winning a championship. So still feel a little salty about that because we were projected to win the entire thing, and then we ended up not even making the playoffs because we were such garbage this year. So hopefully we can reset, and hopefully we can get a better team around us. And that might be losing LeBron James because before the championship even happened, there was actually talks that he was going to go to Golden State. So if he goes to Golden State, then we're pretty much in rebuild mode, which will take us another few years to get back, but we'll see what happens. But speaking of which, the poll today, I asked y'all, is LeBron James the GOAT of the NBA? And you guys voted mostly no, that he is not. And I actually agree with that. A lot of people like to crown him. A lot of people say that, he's the greatest of all time. He's the best player of our generation. Steph Curry just won his fourth championship. Him and LeBron are tied with the most championships right now. And Steph Curry did it with one team and very little help. LeBron James needed an entire cast around him to win two of those championships. The third one was awesome because he won it for Cleveland. He went back home and won it. And then he won another one with the Lakers in the what I call the Disney Championship, which was the bubble back in the COVID year of 2020. They did like a bubble championship, which the Lakers won. So we won the Mickey Mouse, we won the Disney Championship, which I'm still okay with because it tied the Celtics. So I also agree with y'all that he is not the GOAT. Obviously, people like to crown Michael Jordan. My personal GOAT is Kobe Bryant, not because he's dead, but because that was the player that I followed pretty much my entire life. He was brought into the Lakers when I think I was like 1 or 2 years old, and I just followed him his entire career. He was freaking fantastic. But I do agree with y'all, absolutely. And so there's apparently some more Ezra Miller news today that my wife told me about. Was it text messages between him or them and a significant other, and it was just abusive, or
their ex, who
Their ex.
also went by they them pronouns, posted has posted a series of videos on TikTok about how abusive they were and everything. It was I didn't watch the actual video, I just read the article. And it was pretty interesting. Like, it talked about how they actually tried to get a restraining order, and I don't remember what it was called, for an emergency restraining order, but that's what they were doing. And it got canceled because he moved out of state anyway, or because they moved out of state anyway. And now that they're being accused of all this assaults and everything else, I mean, that ex is not the only one that has come out and said, yeah, they abused the crap out of me. But apparently they posted pictures of, like, some of their text conversations, yes, and then some bruising that happened, and just told their side of the story, which I thought was interesting.
Yeah, so her biggest takeaway, and I actually kind of echo that statement, is it just puts a lot of, you puts a bad taste in people that go by they them pronouns. Like it like puts them in a negative spotlight where there doesn't need to be a negative spotlight.
No, they already have enough.
Yeah,
negatives.
they already have enough on their plate, and this isn't helping with Ezra Miller doing what they're doing. And it was, I think, officially announced just within a couple of hours that they are no longer involved with the Flash going forward. They got fired.
That was one of the things, some of the creepy emails that they were sending, because they exhibited stalking behavior. They actually tracked to an IP address at the Warner Brothers studio while he was filming The Flash.
That is crazy. That is nuts, man. But yeah, so I think Warner Brothers said like they are not going forward with Ezra Miller as the Flash, which is fine because I think they recently just got bought out by Discovery. I think just bought Warner Brothers, and they were planning on, I guess, doing their own thing with the Justice League going forward. So I think that does include Robert Pattinson's Batman, and then it's pretty much just a crapshoot from there. They could reboot Superman if they want to. They could reboot The Flash, Wonder Woman, all that stuff. Not like they were going anywhere anyway. But I thought that was interesting. That the two people that are kind of in the news are Amber Heard and Ezra Miller. And they both are part of Warner Brothers intellectual properties. So it's like Warner Brothers really knows how to choose them, apparently. And then you got the other end of the aisle, which is the MCU, and they're like pretty much squeaky clean. They have 1,000 freaking people playing 1,000 different characters in the MCU, and you're not hearing like one scandal out of like any of them. That's serious.
Depp and Ezra were both part of the Fantastic Beasts,
too.
too.
Yeah, they were, exactly. So you have Johnny Depp, who was on the other...
I think they should make sure that Ezra gets dropped, since they were so quick to drop Johnny Depp.
I think they probably will get dropped, because they're pretty much doing the exact same thing with Amber Heard. So, lather, rinse, repeat with that. If you get caught doing stupid shit, you get a stupid prize. Because that's not the first time that they've been in the spotlight. Like, within the last couple of months, I think they've been arrested twice. And once was for beating the crap out of a woman at a karaoke bar. And the second one was throwing a chair at somebody in Hawaii. It's just... I mean, obviously, mental health is something that, we're starting to talk about a lot more as of late, which is awesome. I think it's something that definitely needs to be brought to the table with not just, sickness, like obviously like COVID or the flu or something like that, but, mental health sicknesses are, running amok with a lot of people. And maybe Ezra Miller has a mental health disorder that needs to be examined and needs to be, taken care of. And then, probably with the right treatment and prescriptions and stuff like that, it could be worked out for him. But I don't know. It's just one of those things, man, where it's just like, you're supposed to entertain us. That's your job. That's what you signed up for. And instead, we're having trials where somebody literally shit the bed and then somebody threw a chair at somebody or sang a karaoke song so they got their ass beat. It just... very, very crazy. Very, very crazy. Didn't mean to go on a tangent about that long, but that's just something that I was just like, wow, needed to be addressed. Definitely. So for the 30-day... No, for the June photo challenge, I keep wanting to reverse them. I took a picture of the new drink that I'm obsessed with at Sonic, which is fan-friggin-tastic. Sprite Zero, blue coconut, extra lemon, extra lime, and it is just, it's amazing. If you guys haven't tried it, give it a shot. It is fantastic, and as far as I've tested, it hasn't messed with my blood sugar at all, because I was kind of worried about the blue coconut, but apparently it doesn't even touch it. So that's awesome, and definitely a drink that I will use quite often this summer. If it keeps getting into freaking triple digits like it did again today, I'm going to need something to cool me off besides just water, and I think that might be the winner. That might be the breadwinner of that. But, so that's the photo I posted today. The song challenge for today was a song with a person's name in it. So can you think of a song with a person's name in it? Roxanne. I thought about Roxanne, but I instead picked Steve Plunkett's cover of Louie Louie.
Ooh, that's a good one too.
I mean, I love Steve Plunkett, so I was like, you know what? Technically, it's not autographed because it's his solo album, so I'm going to use it. So he did a cover of Louie Louie back in 91, I think is when that happened. So that's what I used today. So Louie Louie, it has his name twice. That's a good song. The music video is kind of wonky if you can find it, but it's pretty awesome. It's a music video about King Louie.
Weird.
But it's ridiculous. But anyway, that's all I got for you guys tonight. I'm going to try to make this as quick as I possibly can because I got to upload it. And I think it's going to take a minute. Excuse me. All right, guys. So thank y'all so much once again for dropping by. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. And always remember my little piglets. Call them Pork Chop. Loves y'all the most. Y'all take it easy, guys. And like I said, I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye, guys. So bye.
Boing.
Come here, Okay. So I'm trying to make mac and cheese in my ear.
Doggy.
Bye, guys.